Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I've come down to Wyoming this morning, and who knows what other place I'm going to go to nearby. Maybe Lachlan. We'll see in the afternoon if the trains run. We'll head down there. You know what I love when people just go by, they don't know what you're doing, so they stare at you. Anyways, I'm gimping around today. I don't know if my foot's sore or what's going on with it, or I walked on it, or whether who knows what I did, man. Getting old. I don't know. But anyways, we've already had a couple trains this morning. The first train we had was down at North Bend Road in Carthage. It was a Norfolk Southern work train, probably headed up to work the Newcastle district. There was a derailment up there somewhere in Indiana the other day. 26C had a pavement roller or blacktop roller or whatever you want to call it. I guess they're not steamrollers anymore because they're powered by steam. But yeah, so I don't know if they were going up to do something with that, or there was another derailment. Gosh, I don't remember where that was, but it was minor. Anyways, that's the first train we got, and then we get second couple trains here in Wyoming. We got Y127 and Norfolk Southern Mixed Manifest and CSX M276 so far. And guess what? There's another one coming up the line. So we're waiting on that, and once it gets here, I'll get the video rolling. All right, everybody, stay tuned. All right, everybody, I was trying to beat this train to Wyoming. God, shut up, Harley, dude. Nobody cares about your bike. Anyways, I couldn't do it. Wait up to North Bend Road here in Carthage. This is mile marker 9.56 here. We got a train coming. I just got out of the truck. Well, that was unexpected and cool. Norfolk Southern work train going somewhere up the Newcastle district to work on that. Wonder where they're going. I know they're going to do a lot of work up there, but that'll slow things down if they're going to do any work between here and their place in Indiana. Anyways, I better get out of here. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay tuned. Whew. All right, I barely made it. The gates have gone down. There's a train. I called out medium clear Wyoming. I still got my truck running. I'm gonna stay right here because I'm on the side of where the sun is not. I can get over there in time, and I just couldn't. So I'm gonna hang over here for right now. And I couldn't make it over there. I'll be honest with you guys, couldn't make it over there. Just because I just got that, you know. full auto rack train here. Every single one of these auto racks is full. I can see cars in them. Boog. Well, actually, that said boogie. It had a Y on it. It's a little glary in the sun, so I'm behind this pine tree. Try to avoid the fact that the sun is on my other side. There they go. All right, we're gonna keep standing by for more. My truck's still running. I'm gonna reposition it and get in some breakfast that I got. All right, folks, there they go. That's the second one of the day. We're gonna get many more. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, look all the way down there. Y127 coming in for work this morning. Let's see what he's got. Don't look like he's got a whole lot. He's on track 2, so I am gonna back off just a little bit. I got a sore foot this morning and I have no idea why. But I want to make sure that I'm 25 foot back, and I am definitely not here. Oh, God, I hate this foot. I'm walking so gingerly on it. And I already got balance problems the way it is. There goes Y127, folks. Awesome. All right, we still got a green on one. And we got it coming? Yeah, but the gates are being weird. See how long they actually stay down. I could take this as my opportunity to get across the street, but oh, there they go. All right, gates have gone up. I'm gonna gimp myself back to the rig and wait on this northbound. Okay, stay tuned. All right, everybody, got a Norfolk Southern train coming. He's got a high green 4 track 1. He talked to the dispatcher not too long ago, waiting on signal indication. There he is, all the way down there. I'm going to see what we got. We might have an empty grain train this way, but I don't know. It might be a mixed manifest as well. Got a pretty funky sounding horn. Gates are going down here in front of me. Yeah, we got a mixed manifest here. Just lots of grainers behind the lead locomotives. Those things are brand new, AITX. I can't even see a wheelbase on it. Right on the the other side. Nice to have a nice long mixed manifest here. We haven't one of those yet. That auto rack train went by was M276. It only had like 50 cars. Man, crazy. Paint on the auto racks. The whole darn side was painted. Different colors too. It must have took forever. No DPU or nothing. Alrighty. There they go. Buckeye Freight Rail and Fred and Simon from Simon's EMD Productions are up in Hamilton today, where I was yesterday, so I'm gonna let them know that train is on its way. Just cleared out of here, Wyoming. I'm gonna get myself back to the rig, y'all. Get to eat and stay tuned for me. All right, everybody, let's zoom in all the way down there to Millsdale. Look at that. Train all the way down there. It looks like CSX. Let's see what we got. It kind of looks like a coal train. We might have us a coal train here, folks. Alright, we got the gates going down. There we go. We got a runner right there. And a no. Oh, no, you're going to stop. Okay, good for you. Yep, looks like we got a coal train here, folks. My favorite. It's loaded coal. He's headed to Middletown. It is loaded. You can't see the tops of it. I kind of can, but the springs are also compressed on these cars, which tells you it's loaded. But it is coal, considering by the smell and the black stuff everywhere. The dust. goal here is to get what trains I can by lunch and get out of here because it is going to be almost 90 degrees today. And we have a chance for severe weather tonight and a chance for severe weather tomorrow. So the severe weather for tomorrow will be the choice on whether I go out or not. Heck of a flat spot on that last car. Wow. Man, that's a heck of a flat spot. Anyways, gates are going up, folks. There goes Cole. I bet you that's C700 or C547. One of them. But that's probably headed to Middletown. We got a little bit of a backup here, but for Wyoming, that's not bad. All right, folks, I'm gonna wait for this traffic to clear and finally gimp myself back over to my rig. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna do it now. So stay tuned for me. Man, pretty cool catching a coal train. I gotta let Buckeye Freight Rail and the gang know that's coming. All right, don't click away. All right, everybody, I waited for a little bit, but as I was told before, there are two southbounds coming down the line. One of them is M559, the other one is a work train. It's a Herzog work train. This doesn't look like the Herzog work train. This looks like M559. All right, we got the gates going down. I moved down to Cooper Avenue. Oh, he's diverged, so let me back away from the tracks here because the sun is still over here in the eastern sky. So from diverge to 1 to 2, that means there's a train sitting on 1, but had all red signals here in Wyoming. So if he was down there North Bend Road, he cannot proceed into this block. That means he'll stop up here. This should be M559, yeah, I think it is. I don't see many empty coal hoppers or full hoppers coming down on Connorsville. definitely 559. All right, folks, there goes M559. There's a train coming up here, but it's gonna stop. Unless he's got a signal. Let's kind of walk up here and find out if he's been given a signal. No, he hasn't. He's still red. So he is gonna pull up here and stop just before he enters the block. So we'll catch him doing that. There goes M559, y'all. We're still waiting on that Herzog train. Stand by. All right, everybody, as mentioned before, he's coming up awful slow because he's going to be coming to a stop. He'll either stop down there or he'll either stop up here. By the way it looks at, he's just going to stop down there for that Herzog train that's coming down the line because he does not have a clear signal. He's pulling up slowly but surely. Tired of being zoomed in for you. I can't keep the damn thing straight. Anyways, so he's down there. He's pulling up here. And I'm gonna wait on that rock train. Ow! He is not coming yet. This guy's setting off the gates, but he ain't coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the camera and wait for something to happen. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. We got the gates going down. Here, Cooper. I stayed here. And Herzog train is finally on the way. He just called out in Wyoming. So after he gets going, this guy should go on the way. And after this northbound, this will be my last train. All right, here he comes. He's diverged from 1 to 2. All right, look at that. Full of ballast. I get 2 work trains in one day, or if at all. right, that guy's getting it moving. The train that's sitting down there is getting ready to move. He must have signal indication. This guy's clearing the block. Gates are up. I don't know what these people are waiting on. There sounds like there's so many trains behind this. Well, I'm going to cut the camera and wait for something to happen. All right, everybody, he's notching it up. Moving on down the line. That's it for the southbounds right now that I know of. This might be the final train of the day for me. I'm ready to get out of here. Oh, you must be a heavy train. Dispatcher said they were stacking up about 3 trains. This is probably the first of 3. Like there's a little bit of air coming from that link right there, that hose link. Not much though. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. I'm ready to go get off my foot. I don't know what the heck I did to it and why it's hurting so much, but it'll take him a while to pick up a speed with this heavy train and only 2 locomotives. I'm not sure what symbol this is, or train this is. I guess it doesn't matter. What's one of those things creaking? That's those steel coil car with the covers on them. They're empty, the springs aren't compressed. Old grain car, built February 2021. It's only got 1 tag. That's kind of crazy. Acrylonitrile stabilized. Toxic 1093. Long train. Standing out here in the sun, they need to hurry up. the bend down there. Oh, now he's picking up decent speed. Right at the end. All right, folks. There they go. All right, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out, my friends. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you out there on the next one. Take her easy. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. But I am headed towards the house. Man, I got what, 8 trains? Yeah, 8 trains already. There's another 2 behind this guy, but I don't feel like waiting on them. I want to go home. I want to get off this foot and start working on this video here in a little bit when I get home as well. It's turned out to be a balmy, humid day here as well, and that sucks, just standing out in the sun waiting on slow trains. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate every view and every like and every comment that you guys give me. I really, really do. Anyways, I had a great time today. We'll be out here again soon. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out, y'all. So like, comment, subscribe, share. If you haven't done so already, hit that little alert button. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please go ahead and watch another video, because every Joe Boats video you watch really helps my channel grow, and it needs all the help I can get right now. And don't forget about a couple of those ads, my folks. That helps put gas in the tank. All right, my friends, I really do appreciate it. So until we meet again out there on the rails, have a good day.